kill.
You fool, you needed those.
Yeah. That's not even on the supports, that's on him.
Yeah, that really is. I mean, he might just be tilted.
Freeze was a guy I used to give a lot of shit to for some of his play, but he's definitely improved a lot.
He's stepping up.
Yeah. VGJ just won a land. They 3-0 DG.
Yeah. They're good. I thought, so obviously we have our like 3 like powerhouses, right? And they only take games off each other. I think in the minor or major system, the only team that's taken a game off any of the top 3, EG took 1 best-of-3 against VP at DreamHack, which could have gone the other way if you watched those games. I think VP after game 1 where they were up like 30k tilted.
Okay.
But I thought that after that tournament, maybe VGJ was like in that realm of discussion. Maybe they were the 4th team up there.
This is perhaps the tournament to make a name for yourself and say, look, where we should be talked about in the same group as Secret, VP, and Liquid.
Do the Ice Shards trick? No, he's dead.
Too long a silence as he gets brought down. Look at the D-Ward as well. Vici gonna be pretty happy about this mid lane. Death Prophet getting a kill, and also top of the CS charts. DK though, similarly, even though he goes down, does have perfectly adequate farm.
And you notice that 11, no matter what happens where his supports are, he's running at them at bottom. So he understands that even if he dies, it's an okay death.
22 nice.
Yeah.
You can talk about conversion, but I feel like only 8 or 9 of those are conversion denies at most.
Nah, he's botting right now.
Yeah.
The Western players think that 11 is the best offlaner.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, they respect him a lot.
Sumel was tagged up as 11 or something for a while.
Yeah, I think he still is on his Smurf.
Okay.
And Zai, I know Zai respects him a lot because I was talking to him about it. There was a game where like, nice, he caught them both
right
on the edge.
Crypto coming in as well. They've got a silence, so no snowball, no shenanigans. Really well played by the offlaner we were just talking about.
He caught them like both on the lip. But up at top, Paparazzi should die here.
So that's kind of the trade-off. Both teams safe lane going very poorly. A Void that's underfarmed and SF that's underfarmed. It feels like on paper that's better for VG because Void you've still got Chrono.
Yeah. And I think so too. And now they bring SF at comment like, guys, this is...
I feel like he's going to get chased wherever he goes though. Death Prophet can easily kill him.
Yeah. That's the point now, right? He's just like moving around, but... There was like some game where, at Starladder, where 11 was playing Timbersaw and he just kept dying non-stop.
Yeah.
And I was asking somebody about that, and they're just like, yeah, it looks like he's... On paper, it looks like he's like this moron that just like runs in and dies, but he's like, you don't quite understand when you're playing the actual game itself, when you have a player like that still does well, and even if he dies a bunch, like you don't get disheartened as long as you're aware of what he's doing and why he's doing it, because he's freeing up space for everybody else. Like this Ori was not touched once mid as a result of this. And unfortunately, well, Paparazzi wasn't touched at top, but he got solo kill. But normally in that situation, like Paparazzi would also have a free game, so he frees up so much of the map, just this one player. And when you have that, like it alleviates all the pressure.
We'll see continued pressure bottom as he takes the tier 1 tower and continues to even remain down there, almost daring VGJ Thunder to come and get him. Thunder for now, focus mid lane. Dragon Form wearing off though, so won't be too much more out of that. What's Enigma? Let's say Omni building to. We just be a fast phase drums.
Yeah, it's
nothing crazy.
Super standard now.
Yep. Probably see the Enigma Midas, I imagine.
Yeah, that's what it is in the West, anyways. Nobody builds Soul Ring very much on Enigma anymore.
No, it's even before the change to the gauntlets. It seemed like the Arcane's Rush was just so popular because it gives you this really big mana pool, and you don't actually need Soul Ring with it.
I know that was such an iconic item pairing, Enigma plus Soul Ring, but almost everybody was just getting straight up Arcanes. Like, this is really old school. What he's doing right here,
he's doing Rush. It's like the puppy old school Enigma build.
Yeah. Plus the Soul Ring, like nobody does that.
The Soul Ring makes more sense now in the context of getting
this is really
you have enough mana with just Arcane Boots, but you don't have mana for mech.
Beast.
The puppy old school Enigma build.
Plus the Soul Ring, like, nobody does that.
The Soul Ring makes more sense now in the context of getting
this is really
you have enough mana with just Arcane Boots, but you don't have mana for mech.
Beast.
Puppy old school Enigma build agrees by any means something really crazy to bridge off. But the Soul Ring makes more sense now in the context of getting
This is
Well, 5v5 on.
if you get off the first like burst from Thunder, like you're okay. Plus the fight is really nice, and I think they recognize if the Void had a better game, I think you can alternate your build. But because the Void has had such a poor game, he's not going to scale into the same sense that you'd like. And the way that you come back in Dota nowadays is just if the Void had a better game, I think you can alternate your build. But because the Void has had such a poor
coming back up soon.
he's not going to scale into the same
The other
sense.
side is Thunder trying to chip at this mid tier tower with fast Shadow Blade on their dragon. They have the two top farmers right now. Although perhaps not the top farmers, they've like Shadow coming back up soon.
He's not going to scale into the same
The other side is Thunder trying to chip at this mid tier tower.
This mid tower would be very good for them, and they should know this. Everyone from VG should be here right now. Like I'd be pinging like crazy. Defend this tower at all costs. This mid tower would be very good.
Snowball in. They're going to go straight into Death Prophet.
They don't see 11.
I'd be for a black hole. I mean, needs to position well
Defend
here
this
to
tower at all costs.
make sure they don't get caught. Exorcism was committed, so if they can just disengage, that is Snowball in. They're going to go straight into
They need
Death
all in.
Prophet.
They don't see 11.
Yeah, black hole. They want the tower now. The position well here to actually do extra damage. There we go. Was committed.
There's something so ridiculous, you know, you look up the battlefield and you see yourself. There's some metaphor there.
They want the tower now. The position well here to actually do extra damage. Can they defend this? There we go.
There's something so ridiculous, you know, you look up the battlefield and you see yourself. You got the lift.
Okay.
Penny has the sounds.
They're gonna get perfect Chronosphere onto 2 as well. They can burst down the Omni. There's just no save whatsoever. Fade is perhaps next, and Black Hole is going to get thrown out. Just 2 supports the Rex from the high ground. They're going to get perfect Chronosphere.
If they can get combo as well,
they can burst down the Omni.
Adam is trying.
No save whatsoever.
I'm so used to seeing him
I
with
was
the
like, where's
stun.
the DK stun? Where's the next?
You conditioned into it, right?
Get thrown out. Just 2 supports. We would have got that
kinda
first.
has it.
Perfect Chronosphere.
If they can get combo as well,
Burst down the Omni. He's got the stun.
I'm so used to seeing him with the
Where's the
stun.
DK stun? Where's the next?
You conditioned into it, right?
We would have got that first. Where's the
They can get combo as well.
He's got the stun.
I'm so used to seeing him with the stun.
His catch up lined up.
You conditioned into it, right?
Where's the
They can get combo as well.
Yeah. I guess in the context, he was just like, used to charge mid lane, catch up, you're there.
Conditioned into it, right?
It's not the dream spell, but it's one you may as well grab because by the you use it and then you can just steal more stuff.
What are like the hardest
Use
spells?
it to charge mid lane, catch up, you're there.
What's near impossible?
People always talk about like people talk about the deal, but it's one you may as well grab because by the time you use it and you can steal more stuff.
Gyro. What are like the hardest spells in Paparazzi? Like it's he senses this though, but he's kind of worked into a corner. They might see him. Sylar, he's making his way through, gets the stun off. Gyro follower. There it is. He senses this though.
Super breaking charges one
Kind of worked into a corner. They might see him. Sylar, he's making his way through, gets the stun off. Gyro follower. There it is. He senses this though.
Super breaking charges one
Kind of worked into a corner. They might see him. Sylar, he's making his way through, gets the stun off. Gyro follower. Can we see how many soul rings have been bought? This pattern mining. He senses this though. Super breaking charges. Like someone curious about that. Yeah. Sylar, he's making silence on these enemies.
He's going to really need some way.
Can we see how many soul rings?
Bridging up silences, the Greaves or Yule Scepter as it looks like he's going. Sylar goes in, gets the stun out. Can he get the burst onto the Rubik? He goes down to start things off here, and they want to fight. You know, there's no black hole. He's going to really need some. Bridging up silence, Snowball, being Yule Scepter as it looks like he's going. Sylar goes in, gets the stun out. Can he get the burst onto the Rubik? He goes down to start things off here, and they want to fight. You know, there's no black hole. He's going to really need some. Snowball, being Yule Scepter as it looks like he's going. Sylar goes in, gets the stun out. Can he get the burst onto the Rubik? He goes down to start things off here, and they want to fight. He's going to really need some. out the Chaos Maledict. Oh my gosh, he almost got that time walk out. They are going to come in, look for counter kills here. They've caught 2 with the Spirit Siphon. Young 11 has the Black Hole, but he is not going to need it. Paparazzi, I think when you see that response, is perfectly happy with dying there.
He's like, you fools.
He got in there nice and fast.
Dude, the Spirit Siphon and the Midnight Pulse destroyed that DK.
Yeah.
He died so fast.
Looks like they need the Omni Knife if you want to go aggressive for a play like that. And, well, Exism for a Roshan, you take away one of those much needed Aegises from the Radiant side and kind of buy time to set that big late game team fight of your own.
Yeah. Roshan is going to be the most important part of this game. At least for Thunder. Because it's the counter to these massive ults. Like when you have ults like Enigma or Doom or Chronosphere, it's like when we used to play against it, it'd be the priority, right? You just get this Aegis to counter, and it's okay.
I'm hearing is teams saying pick more Wraith King. Built-in Aegis. That's the counter to the big... Wraith King used to be the Doom counter, you know?
Yeah. Until he became unplayable.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like for that hero to come back, because conceptually it's like, it's super awesome. Like, you gotta play around old timer, late game it's very neat. Just feels like he gets kited so easily.
Yeah. It's got a lot of weaknesses to make up for. Or one big major weakness. Mid lane, they're going in. Look for the Enigma Requiem after the Blink Yules, and they're going to look to try and burst down Young 11. No chance for a Black Hole. If he gets that Black Hole out. No, he had no backup. Not even worth using it. If you get a 4-man Black Hole there, you're killing 0 probably.
You never know, David. Oh, this is... That guy's farmed. Ori is really farmed.
Do you like the fast BKB this game?
I think it's really necessary. Because he has to play like very solo. So it's really important for him to grab this.
Bail him out a bit here, but he's got Aegis and...
They want to fight.
Yeah, exactly. It seems more than anything they do want to fight. Wow, Silas getting brought low quickly. The Chronosphere coming in from Paparazzi, not going to throw it.
He doesn't want to use it with the DP.
No, DP ultimate and didn't want to catch her inside it as well. Could throw it for AO. No, heal scepters enough. Good 2 support kills.
It's BKB 10 second though. Think it's worth it?
I think it's fine.
He didn't need it.
Yep.
He only popped it because he wanted to make sure that Thunder
didn't go into him yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not... It wasn't needed, but I think it's not a big deal. It's one of those games where the 5-second BKB doesn't feel too crippling for him.
Oh, not at all.
Like, you just want to make sure you don't get blown up by a Requiem as the... Had the Yules, I believe, but just didn't quite get vision in time.
I think he certainly had the Yules. Yeah. That was a long TP, by the way. Did it feel like that? Or was that normal?
They're going to get a couple tower stop, it looks like. Exism, if they want to use that for a tier 2 even. They want to fight. They've got every ulti.
You go high ground here if you're Thunder? Or VG?
I just feel like I don't see teams do that this early on very often. Even when it feels like they could. With the mech, with the Death Prophet ultimate.
They're not waiting for any items.
They could.
Paparazzi is like one item.
Yeah, ulti for the tier 2. They may threaten the tier 3. They'll bring this down very quickly. The glyph will delay it a bit, but I think they're backing up.
Yeah, I think Chinese teams are more patient than that.
Yeah. I feel like not many teams are trying to rush like an early high ground when they have these kind of advantages. And he went back for the Midas after the mech, so very much.
Sylar.
For the late game here, the Enigma gets bursted down. Item Trap's next here. Nice Chronosphere, but...
The Spirits.
Wow. Yeah, Chronosphere with the Spirits inside, and Sylar is going to be the next to drop, even with the BKB. That is not going to keep him alive. And
nice silence.
Ooh. Silence up. He was looking for a repel after the purification here. The chase is on. They want more. Right, Stalker needs to be careful here. He may get blown up himself. The Requiem.
Oh, he mistimed it.
Yeah. Ooh, Fenrir will still go down here, but perhaps stayed alive a little bit longer than he should have. SF Blink on the high ground, bringing down the Rubik here. Nicely played by Freeze. Trying to salvage this one with some good SF play. Still Ori on a big kill streak on the Death Prophet. Completely farmed out of control. Blink Yules is available, and he's going to go for it. A couple raises is all that he's got. Not sure if he's got the damage to get this kill. Possibly one, but can they get him twice with the Aegis here? They're going to go diving in. They want, or they bring him down one. Do they stick around for 2? Seems like a bad idea with Enigma returning, and it's going to be Vg in hot pursuit looking for AO as Paparazzi forced the time walk out. Seemed a bit unnecessary to chase. That Aegis was probably going to expire in the next minute or so anyways, but you know, why not?
When was Aegis taken?
time.
You got very shots.
Would have expired in, what, 50 seconds from now then? But hey, you got that Aegis.
That was weird though. I think the SF combo is like really hard to miss.
He started channeling way too early.
Yeah,
that was like even me in my head. I'm not an SF player, but the second he started channeling, I was like, wait, aren't you meant to wait for like half a second at least?
Yeah, it's even because your move speed is so high that like the internal clock has to be like half a beat off. But for the most part, like if you play the hero a lot, which you should, right, then you have a general understanding of it.
So I'm got the earlier one with good timing, but you got 40 movement speed. He is now moving fast.
There's no. The crazy thing is like there was no rush because he was repelled.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm focusing on that so much.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm not trying to flame it. It's more just like surprising when things like that happen. It's like a dude who got breathe fire killed.
Yeah, that's the thing. The pros will make mistakes too.
Yeah.
As it stands, very even game. It is going into that late game where we kind of favor Vici with the big ultimates, and particularly Ori farmed out of control right now on Death Prophet. Maybe concerns around Paparazzi not having that same level of farm. Has got a Battle Fury, but ultimately does feel like he is a bit behind.
I don't think he'll ever get farm.
Even with the Battle Fury?
Yeah, because the objective of his team has changed, right? So when is he ever just going to hit some creeps?
Do you think he should have gone a different build?
I was contemplating that in my head real fast, like if you go for something more old school, but I don't think so because what do you really
Silence on Tusk. Go on. You know, to bring him down to start things off here, and the Night Stalker wasn't even looking at the Tusk. He was immediately running past trying to find a secondary kill, which may be on.
Yo, guys, you are not killing Yang.
He just got his blink to live. I think that was the courier dropping it off. So
yeah.
He walked back to it for that very reason. And Vici will fall back, perhaps going to be looking for an opening to use that Exorcism. Second Roche may be what Vici will play around, since really they have control over the pit. With the big ultimates with Exorcism, they can very easily secure themselves a Roche, it feels like.
I'd like for Paparazzi to go like Nullify or something.
So you want very much damage, scaling carry items.
Yeah, because you're never going to be the priority in these fights. And you need the first initial to be very strong. Yep. And it's one of the few items that purges, right? It gets rid of the GA, the GA.
That's true.
And it's nice to counter the Omni and the SF as well, so you can't Yules. They're gonna smoke again? Do they have one?
Sure looks like it when you... These smokes I never like because it's like you've been waiting for the smoke for so long.
They're waiting for the counter smoke.
They realize Thunder's smoked up, looking to go on them.
They
the slow smokes always feel bad. It's like, you know, they know we're smoking once you've been missing from the map 30 seconds waiting for it to arrive on courier.
They know they're on the high ground. 100%. Yep. And the creeps will confirm it too.
Sigil comes in, scouts them out, and we'll see if they run at them. Sigil on both sides. It's a stolen one for the Rubik. But he's got that Vici Gaming Sigil. This is the perfect game for it.
Wonder, like...
I think he both had. They Rubik had it too.
When Vici wins, everyone wins.
Yeah. This feels like a propaganda match.
If there's like a tournament where Jack Squad is on there as well.
Don't they have? Yeah, they have 3 teams now with Storm. It
Yeah.
used to be Vici Gaming. What was the other one? Potential. I think that's still a team in China. I think
Man,
that's like
come
their
on,
4th
guys.
team.
You get 2.
That was always the rule with China. And then,
You get 2.
And then eHome and others started like breaking. It was like eHome L and eHome K.
Yeah. eHome's got like 16 different squads they front. I hope the other Vici makes it though.
NA Vici.
Yeah, NA Vici. Shoutouts to BSJ.
Yeah.
Hope to see him on more lands.
They've been, I think, they've surprised people because those talks like this new Vici no longer an NA threat now, but they were causing upsets. BSJ 2ODG, man.
Never forget when he was on the Vibe. Man, we spent an inordinate amount of time talking about BSJ.
There's probably a good 2% of our viewers who tuned in unaware that this is not his team. They're like they're just watching this game, like not really focused that much. Probably don't even listen to us cast, so they're gonna keep watching because they just see the team name up top, and they were like playing Dota with this on the side, thinking they're watching a BSJ game.
They're like, is BSJ really in an anime? Like, is he this Sylar guy from his?
Yeah, I never heard of. That's a new name. I haven't heard of him.
Man, BSJ is owning.
Paparazzi, it looks like BKB, so wanting to have a way to just go into the fight for a bit more, not have to worry about some of the disables and lockdown. Game has slowed down. Again, second Roshan perhaps key here. It has respawned fairly quickly, I want to say, but that seems like something that is very difficult for Thunder to actually contest. They smoked just to get in the pit.
They want to refresh the third one as fast as possible.
Yeah, that refresher shot is going to be... As much as, you know, Aegis Cheese maybe high ground a clock, I think more than I think Vg is probably even thinking, like, who knows if we can even high ground with this. We're not going to have Exorcism for a couple of minutes, which is always the kind of double-edged sword with using Exorcism to take Roche, is that a good couple minutes of that Roche time is just farming.
Yeah. I like how Ori's been playing this DP though. Like, he uses his ult like, it's up, it's go time. Like, let's smash. Because Thunder is not taking advantage of the cooldown at all. And if you're not taking advantage of the cooldown, then it doesn't matter that you're just popping it whenever you feel like, right? And I think a lot of players are way too hesitant to use it because they're anticipating a fight that's never quite there.
Okay.
Then you lose opportunities. Because it's nighttime right now. Like, if you're Thunder, logically you should say go for it. But it's still scary because you have two massive AoE ults, and you're still fighting into an Aegis and double BKB. Like, it's not so straightforward. Like, I like the way that they set up this Death Prophet pick, because oftentimes with DP, the issue with the hero is that, like, you get this like one shot, and if you don't use that timing like with the hero, oftentimes like you just straight up lose.
They've also got the Night Stalker on their side, so the vision game actually often favors them even when it's nighttime. Typically, like, you know, nighttime, let's go ganking. It's a lot easier to find pickoffs, but, you know, Night Stalker giving them some really good vision, setting up a lot of deep wards as well now. Interesting little build with the Glimmer Cape, and you're playing effectively a somewhat 5 position here on the Night Stalker.
He wants to be able to survive the Shadow Fiend burst, but I think they have triple BKB now on the side of VG. Like, they're super chill.
Yeah, and this is the big late game timing of Enigma. BKB Black Hole and try and cancel it. It says 11. Blink tough, so there is possibility if you can blink behind him and get that Walrus Punch on him, but very difficult.
Like, this guy has an Orchid now. He's gonna... He hits kind of hard, but now everyone has BKBs. How long until DP ult? I know it's still on CD, but it can't be